Hey there, welcome back to Yield Today with Dallin Candlin. Today we're going to be talking about the three things you need to succeed in a new environment. We're going to be talking about having happy people, happy activity, and a happy location, a happy place. And as always on the podcast, we talk about building up our business, self care, and we do it in college, we do it wherever we're at in life. And we try to live the best life that we can, of course. That's kind of what we talk about on this podcast. If that's up your alley, definitely follow the podcast. And this is for all of you who are starting a new semester of college or a new part of your life. This is for you. Cue the intro. 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 Okay. So the first thing you need is a happy place. This is interesting because you need to. So before we dive into these a little bit more in each, so these are things that my mission president, when I was serving as a missionary for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, this is from his book of life. This is his straight up wisdom that I'm remixing and putting into this podcast format. So shout out to you, President Cannon. First is a happy place. So like with having a happy place, I consider that as like a place that you can go where you can be yourself, where you can hang out, where you can chill, where you feel safe. I think safety is like the biggest thing. So lately, I'll go over to the spa and I won't chill there. I won't be in the hot tub. I will be reading because it's warm and because I feel like I get that sauna experience a little bit, which is neat. And I also go outside and shoot hoops and I'll go to the library, like the public library. Nobody else knows this. I'll go over to the public library and write, and nobody knows I'm there. None of my friends in college know. Now you kind of know, but you just don't know when I go. But anyway, I go there and I'll write, and that's a safe place. I enjoy that so much, and that's something I really appreciate. Something I've intentionally put into my life is having these happy places that I go. In a way, my Twitch stream is also a happy place. This week by now I will have streamed a little bit and I juggled a little bit and it was fun and I had a goofy fun time. It's a happy place. Next is a happy people. So like this is like roommates, this is people that you need to keep in touch with. And for me on my mission, I didn't have my family. I had to get closer to this missionary companion I was getting to know. We had to work together, we had to help one another. And it was kind of difficult at times for sure. I mean, I'm pretty decent at meeting people and such now, but still, I mean, there's still some trepidation. Like, I need to meet people, I need to love these people. I mean, 2 years is a long time. And when you're in college, 4 years is a long time. I mean, obviously, there'll be breaks back and forth, but you need to keep in mind who you're hanging out with because they will make a big impact in how much energy you have throughout the semester. There have been multiple times where I'm just feeling wiped out. I go and play Frisbee with my friend Tim, or I'll go get burritos with Tim and Sam, and I just get so re energized, and it's a magical, beautiful thing. It's because those are my kind of people, those are my happy people. So, like, even now, even though we all don't live in the same complex anymore, we still will hang out. I'll still hang out with Aaron, even though he's married. It's obviously different, but I'll do that. So, those are my happy people. And on my mission, you hop around to different areas, and I always was aware of that and would try to like meet people and be a kind person, obviously, because if you don't have those good people to go to, it's just a struggle. And the cool thing with serving a mission is later on you'll get to be in touch with those people even after, and that's been the case for me. And you never know, that'll probably be the case for college too. A lot of my best friends for life I feel like I've met in college, so thankful for that. Finally, is the happy activity. We kind of already talked about this with the juggling and the streaming and reading, but basically, this is something that can help you relax, truly just shut down. I feel like there's people that are really good at drawing, and drawing helps them relax. For other people, drawing stresses them out. Find something that helps you relax, that you enjoy, that makes a difference in the world, or just makes a difference for you, and prioritize the time. Block out time in your schedule to make it happen. That's what I've been doing this semester, the last week or so. I've had very specific time where I try to write at the library. And it's been really a game changer because, like, I know when I hit that time, it's like, okay, I'm going over to the library to write. And it's a real game changer, like I said. So that's another thing that this will do, is it just gives your brain a chance to shut down, and it's a strategic break. So you kind of reach that point where you're like, okay, I'm done studying, and you can just enjoy that thing. Last semester, sometimes I'd go swimming with Aaron right after all my classes were over, and it was great. It was great. We didn't do it a ton, but it was great. And there was times when I went running with Aaron a couple semesters ago, and it was great. It was awesome. It was something to look forward to. So having that happy activity is huge, and we're created to move and to not just sit down. So I'd recommend, like, get moving, do something that you're going to enjoy, that is going to help you, and I guarantee that is going to help you build your relationship with yourself, your overall self-care. If you're having like really deep emotional problems or depression and such, I would recommend you go talk to somebody. I'm obviously not a counselor. I've struggled with depression and such, not as much as some people, hardly as much as some people. I'm more than happy to like talk about it and be a friend, but yeah, like for now, I mean, I won't be on social media as much come Monday. Actually, I won't be on social media hardly ever come Monday because I'll be focusing on my blog and getting an email list set up. But I am praying for you. I am trying to do what I can to help out from a distance. I know there are people that care about you and want you to succeed. You're not alone. You don't need to be alone. These three things have helped me out a lot. Again, they were the happy place, the happy people, happy activity. I think these all make sense. We already know these things, but it's just doing it intentionally that is the game changer. And just being like, okay, I'm not going to get on social media. That doesn't really help. I'm going to watch this TV show. I mean, that's what I've been doing too. You know, just really focused, intentional breaks and ways to check in with yourself and help yourself out, re-energize yourself. Happy place, happy people, happy activity. It's pretty amazing. With that all said, I hope that this episode was helpful for you. Definitely follow the podcast. We'll hopefully be getting another interview on deck soon. I am looking for people, but the semester is also starting up in a couple days, so we'll see how it goes. But thank you so much for listening as always. Check out the blog. Well, don't. Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to yield today. If this was helpful for you, definitely consider sharing it with someone else or leaving a review on Apple Podcasts or wherever. I would really appreciate that. And I think it could really help someone else out too. With that all said, thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to yield today. It'll be a better tomorrow.